Hello watch fans, here I got another interesting watch for you. Today we'll be looking at Picot Flyback Firshire round chronograph. This is an interesting brand. I would say this is one of most underrated brands on the market because they are making really good quality watches. For sure, if you can find one on the used market, you could get a great watch for a fair price. Because the genuine price tags for those watches are quite high, and if you want to buy a watch as an investment, for sure it is not a brand for you, and you should have a look for some other brand, because from Picot you won't get your money back. But as I said, if you find one on the used market, it could be a great value and great adding to your collection. This is a classic watch, a little bit dressy, all in stainless steel, highly polished, but with many layers of this stainless steel case. Is multi-layered, and it looks really nice. The size is 39.5 millimeters, 48 millimeters look to look, and quite thick one because it is about 15 millimeters thick. Still, it is a classic dressy watch, but thanks to the dial that has a lot of sport looks in it, it is a very versatile watch, and it could be wear as a daily wear to more casual clothes, especially when you like something like polo or a bit of elegant kind of clothes. This watch features a Picot modification of popular Valjoux 7750. I will show you. This is probably the most interesting thing about this watch, is a bag. It has 28 joules instead of 21 or 25 depending on the version, and Picot add two modifications to Valjoux 7750 movement. This grounded date, so this 2-digit date in top part of the dial, and also a flyback chronograph. Flyback chronograph basically means that you can use chronograph in two ways. Standard normal way is start, stop, reset, and that's how chronograph works. But you can also use the flyback function, so you can start and you can reset it on the spot, and thanks to that you can measure for example a split of run or lap of run, something like that. Maybe not the most useful function in the world, but every function adds a little bit value to the watch and could be something interesting. And this is a quite common modification used by some bigger names like Breitling. They have some watches with a flyback function. Now I do a bit of close-up. Here you can see how it looks. Keep in mind that as usual it's a used watch, so you will see some imperfection on it. Subdials are a bit of multi-layered. As you can see, they catch the light differently than the rest of the dial. I really like the idea. The watch should have a very nice blue anti-reflecting coating on the outer surface, but it was really damaged and scratched, so I have to take it off because it was looking worse with this anti-reflection than without it, so unfortunately I have to take it off. Nevertheless, glass of course is sapphire and without any scratches. And here you can see how the back looks. Very nicely decorated movement by Paul Picot with a lot of Code de Geneva stripes, a lot of blue screws, and also some basic information on the back. I really like this idea with the back design. Maybe one of the few things that I don't like about this watch is the engraving underwater. I like Paul Picot is okay, but this Flyback sign here, I would say it looks a bit cheap, and they should use some different font or it don't have to be there at all. For my taste, it would be better for the overall appearance of the watch. The price for this watch is really hard to say, because I would say the value is around 1,000 euros, something like that, depending on the condition, of course. Maybe a little bit less, but it will be really hard to find it even in this price. Maybe not that hard, but the prices are in very wide range, because the genuine first price from the company will be probably something like 2,500 euros, so significantly higher than the real value of the watch. Although it is really a nice watch, I would say. The value for my taste is around 800 euros. This would be a fair price for the watch that you are getting with with some unique functions, nice movement and great fit and finish. Okay, so that's probably it. Paul Picot, Firshire round, Flyback chronograph. Thank you. Bye.